I love everything about it. The smell of beeswax, the way it drips and pours, the way it can be layered, transparent, becoming translucent, becoming opaque. Reminds me of my Nana and the beautiful candles she used to make. I love the warmth of it. For the last 4 years or so, I've been exploring and learning about encaustic painting, the ancient tradition of painting with molten wax, where each new layer of wax is fused to the last. Despite its long history, there's still many people that don't know what it's all about, so I hope to pique their curiosity a little with this project. I'm not sure how it happened so quickly, but I recently turned 50. Reaching this milestone gave me the opportunity to reflect a little on my life so far and think about how I wanted to celebrate the occasion. And that's when I got this idea. I put together a list of 50 people from my life, treasured family members, my amazing husband, special and spooky-doo friends, and former students who have become friends, collaborators, and colleagues. I invited each of them to participate in a little art adventure with me. These wonderful people, along with many others, I value as the greatest gifts in my life. As a small token of love and gratitude for the many ways that they have enriched my world, I sent each of them 2 small pieces of encaustic work. One of them they got to keep, and the other they placed or hid somewhere out in the world, passing on a little encaustic art and surprise to hopefully brighten someone's day. All of the 100 encaustic works originated from 2 larger pieces. The foundation of the project and unifying element are words of love and gratitude. I then gridded and cut the large sheets of mat board into 4x4 squares to create 100 mini compositions. And that's when the fun began in my studio. While the primary goal was to send love and gratitude out into the world, my secondary goal is to present myself with a creative challenge. I think it's really important to always keep learning and exploring and playing. It's such a great way to feel alive and invigorated. Staying curious and open. With this project, I challenged myself to create 100 works in a tight timeline, 3 weeks. It was also very challenging to work on such a small scale. That was tricky. The works also had to be easily delivered in the mail, so that created some constraints as well. One of the biggest challenges was working with the pre-existing marks on the panels. I allowed myself to turn the pieces around, but I had to work with what was there. I was reminded that the creative process is essentially the life process. While there are a lot of things that we get to choose and attempt to control in our lives, we also have to learn to work with, to dance with things as they are. The circumstances in which we find ourselves. And those circumstances are always changing. One of the things that I'm learning is that when I let myself go, when I trust and accept, that's when the magic happens, with my art and with my life. This collection of works is not a unified series. In fact, I wanted to push myself to create a variety of works, trying different techniques, processes, and ways of working. Creative risk-taking. That's another thing I love about working with encaustics. It's so versatile. You can combine it and layer it with so many other art materials. Assorted drawing media, watercolor and oil paint, printmaking media, papers and fabric, photography, and on it goes. It's so much fun. While sometimes obscured, buried beneath built-up layers of color and texture and marks, love and gratitude, these memories of the heart, are the threads that weave through it all, connecting each to the other. And I love that.